Hello, my name is Liam Hartley. I'm a sophomore at Milton Union High School, and I believe that renewable energy is the future of how Americans will receive their power. Today, fossil fuels make up the vast majority of our power supply, and it isn't doing many favors for the environment or the future of our energy. Fossil fuels will run out and we'll need renewable energy. However, one problem with renewable energy is that we lack current storage currently to hold it all. Battery technology just isn't strong enough to support the load of storing energy for an entire winter, as would be the issue with solar panels, and the wind isn't always blowing when there are turbines. So, you, what I intend to explore is using chemicals to store them. For example, water electrolysis, a reaction in which water, when exposed to electricity, is split into hydrogen and oxygen gases. This would allow the gases to be either recombined at a later time or for the hydrogen to be burned for its energy. So, using this principle, I created a hypothesis that says if a cobalt nitrate catalyst, bleach, and lemon juice are all used as catalysts in a water electrolysis reaction, then the cobalt nitrate catalyst will be more efficient because it's extremely efficient at bonding oxygen atoms. Cobalt nitrate is a catalyst used in most experiments in the lab. So, using this, I created an experiment where a phosphate buffer solution, which is made of mostly water, catalyst for water electrolysis, nickel electrodes, and a 36-volt circuit are used to perform water electrolysis. This is done by hooking the nickel electrodes up to the 36-volt circuit and placing them at about 1 inch apart. Then, the catalysts are mixed into the phosphate buffer solution, and the nickel electrodes submerged in it. This causes a bubbling reaction to occur on the surface of the nickel electrodes. The data I was able to achieve from watching this was no change in voltage overall throughout the course of the experiment. I measured this using a multimeter. I had the gas flow hooked up and sealed off to a flow meter, but unfortunately I wasn't able to achieve any measurable amount of flow. However, visual cues tell me that each of the catalysts have a different level of effectivity. Cobalt, for example, was the most effective of them with producing a large amount of bubbles. Lemon juice, on the other hand, produced a steady amount of bubbles, but at a lower rate. Bleach didn't produce any at all. Using this data, I was able to conclude that the cobalt nitrate was the most efficient catalyst. The results were similar, but not exactly like my hypothesis predicted. I wasn't able to produce a gas flow, as I mentioned before, and that's an area I'd like to improve on in the future when performing this experiment. However, the production of gases shows that on a larger scale, water electrolysis can be used as a means of storing renewable energies like solar and wind power. Thank you for allowing me to present my project today.